Oh my gosh, so I stand right here? Oh, okay, I'm following you. Oh my gosh.
If you get in a bad spot, I'll tell you.
All of the influencers are gathering right now. I feel so out of place, like in a good way. So they're getting set up to do pictures and everything, and I'm just in awe. This is so cool. Right now they're staging everything, I think, for the group picture. And then this off-road vehicle was the one I interviewed the ADS yesterday. I'm here with Autumn. You are one of the Holley influencers I met this morning, and it was really cool to see you out here, like taking the hood off of your vehicle and like seeing women work on cars. To me, it's like, oh, that's what I want to be. It's so cool. And you were mentioning this is your dream car.
This is my dream car, yes. And we found this in a field. It had been sitting for 27 years, me and my husband, and we're like, well, let's see what we can do with it. And so this has been our project for the last few years. It's been a lot of fun.
And this is your first year bringing it here?
No, we've come 3 times, one without the car. Last year we got the car just driving enough to get on the trailer, and we had it here. And then we did Rocky Mountain Race Week, and so now we're back after Rocky Mountain Race Week. The dust has settled, and we drove it here from Idaho. So,
do you have future plans with it? It's a daily driver, you said, or?
We daily drive it a lot, but honestly, the goal for this car was just to have a fun car to go get ice cream. And then whatever else happens is just extra. I think it'd be fun to try Autocross. We did leave room in the engine bay for twin turbos maybe one day, so there's that. But really, Nick has his own builds too. Nick's building a Humvee, so we kind of alternate. So we might be working on a Humvee for a while and driving this just for fun. So.
And you mentioned you're a welder.
Yes.
I'm assuming you do all the welding work and all that. Welding is not easy to do. How long has it taken, how long have you been doing it for?
I've been a welder for over 10 years. That's my career. That's what I do for a day job. I work at a hot rod shop now, and so then when I get to do stuff on my own, it's even more special. I love it.
If there's other women that are seeing this or seeing you and are interested in maybe getting involved or following you, do you have advice for some people that are interested?
Yeah, just go for it. Just give it a try. No one's good when they first try. I mean, it's just learning to be a little uncomfortable in the beginning, but it's really cool when you can just start doing stuff on your own and getting involved in the community, because there's a lot of people that know a lot more than you know, and that's really where you're going to learn.
And you have social media and stuff like that. Where can people find you online?
Yeah, at Autumn Rain. And we have a YouTube, Wrench and Chill. So we've got this whole build, or most of this build, on our YouTube. So that's kind of where you can see how it's progressed, and our Rocky Mountain Race Week and all of that. So
awesome. Well, thank you so much, Autumn, for taking the time.
Nice to meet you.
Excited to follow you on social media and see what you guys do moving forward.
Yeah, and I want to see your build.
Yeah, eventually.
It'll get there.
I was given a task. My job is to look for what car I like just because. I gotta pick one car. I don't know. Now I gotta start walking around. Alan says he needs to know by noon. Let's walk around. You guys can check them out with me and see which one I choose. Now I'm walking through the Show and Shine car show area. See if I can find something out here. I am partial to the classics, and I do like patina, which is pretty cool. Not everybody is here yet though. The weather is way beautiful and definitely way better today than it was yesterday. This is fun, how they parked and displayed them. They have the tires on top of it. I am really curious how they were able to do that. How cool. This one is so different. I don't even know what it is. How fun. Wow, they put so much effort into this. Look, wow. How cool. And it's apparently a milk truck. And they got little stickers. They said you can follow on Instagram. That's their Instagram. I'm gonna grab a sticker. That's super fun. It definitely sticks out amongst all of the cars. I don't think I've seen anything like a milk truck so far. All right, I picked my car. They're not announcing it until I believe tomorrow. I'm not gonna tell you who it is yet. You're just gonna have to wait and see. I was able to find the off-road area, and now I'm gonna kind of wander around a little to see how I can find the entrance. I think I need to go on the opposite side because I see a bunch of media people over there and then media people over there. It's hard to see through this fencing and to get good video through the fencing. It is really cool though to see them jumping over the mounds and everything. They go pretty high. Okay, I found the entrance. This is where all the drivers are coming in. They said that as long as I'm safe, I'm just gonna try to find a spot that I'm not in the way. It's so cool how different all these vehicles look. Like the off-road ones look so different from the drift runs, look so different from the donut ones. This one's fun. How cool. So you have a bunch of media people right in the center. I'm gonna go over right here behind the Jeep. The official said that as long as I'm behind the Jeep, I should be okay. They said I could go in there. I don't know. I don't feel confident enough to do that yet. Right now, there's a gap of time because they're putting that water truck, they're wetting down the track. It was a perfect time for me to come out.
You'll come up through here in a minute.
Oh my gosh, so I stand right here? Oh, okay, I'm following you. Oh my gosh.
If you get in a bad spot, I'll tell you.
Okay, I'll just stand near you. How about that? Because I know you won't put yourself in this situation.
If I do, I'll say don't follow me. So they're about to go over this big gap here right now. In a little bit, you'll get them where they're coming out and jumping, and it's just within 2 seconds they're doing it.
Wow. And the turns, they get pretty squirrely.
Yeah. That's why we don't want you on the outside of a turn.
Ah.
Because they roll right there. Like right there.
Ah. Because the center of gravity and everything changes. it's cool like being here. It's hard for you guys to get the same feeling through the camera, like the dirt's kicking up and they're all coming up underneath. Like it is such a cool experience. I am definitely happy to be here with some individuals that can make sure that I'm standing in the right place because I don't want to get run over. Yeah, it's making the experience even better because I don't feel so unsure about myself. Looks like they're wetting the track again, and then they're gonna get another round of people. I almost got hit with all the dirt. My phone's covered in dust right now. Hopefully you guys can still see. I'll have to wipe off the lens to make sure there's not a bunch of dirt in it. So I was told that the two drivers, so this guy and the one right after him, they're brothers. All the dirt. Look at all this dirt. This has all been kicked up. So Mike, he's the gentleman that's been helping make sure I stay safe. He was saying that they use a lot of math to make sure that I'll put this in the background, that these jumps and everything, like there's math and angles involved. And they say when they get here, it's all flat and they build the whole thing. I put the camera down a couple times and they've been jumping all three of them together and I ended up missing it. I actually got that one on camera this time. Mike is driving around the track. They're gonna come back in a couple hours.
Those are whoops.
Oh. So what are they?
Whoops.
Whoops. Oh, is that? Oh, that's what they call them? Mm-hmm. Whoops. I thought you stopped saying something. They're whoops. How cool.
Then the gap jump.
Is that the smaller, because there's a smaller one and a bigger one.
They're both gaps because there's no dirt in the middle.
Oh, okay.
So you got to jump the whole gap. And this is called a roller.
A roller. Why is that?
It just kind of goes up and down. You don't really get in here if you don't want to.
Oh, got it.
I'll show you.
Yay! We're gonna go over the whoops. This is awesome. Wow, and they go over these going way fast. Woo! I feel like I'm in Indiana Jones. I think my camera's covered in dust. All right, hopefully that's a little bit better. Oh man, I was giggling ear to ear. That was so cool. The fact that Mike took me out. You know, this community, this culture, even all these different types of racing and where they have subcultures, the overall culture is super welcoming, super helpful, just really good people. They want to have a good time, and they're so open to sharing information with me, and it's really cool. I really want to encourage you guys, if anybody's interested in any of these things, just put yourself out there. Tell people that you don't know. Tell people that you're interested. Try not to get run over by a car. Just tell them. And, you know, not everybody's going to respond well, and that's okay. The majority of people have been really amazing. I am with George from Reiss Racing. I was walking through the Autocross pits, is that what they're called?
Yes.
And I saw a whole line of Camaros, and I have a soft spot for Camaros, and I was wanting to learn more. First off, what kind of company? Is it just racing? Do you only do racing cars? Like what?
Basically pro touring, restorations, anything from stock to full-on race cars. So just the passion for this is high in our business, and we race what we build, and we drive it on the street, and we go to Cars and Coffees, and we show everybody what it does.
What state are you from?
California.
California. What part of California?
Escondido, North San Diego.
Okay, I'm in Northern California. That's
okay.
why. Some people think that it's like just an easy drive. It's
no.
almost like two
It's
states.
far away.
And your love for Camaros.
Yes.
And it seems like you said everybody in that
everybody that works for me drives a Camaro or owns one too.
Is that like a requirement?
No, but it happened. It just ends up happening.
You all kind of, I feel like Camaro people are drawn to more Camaro people.
I love Camaro people. They love their cars. You know, it's just different. It's kind of a, I don't know, it doesn't matter what suspension brand you have or what manufacturer you're working with. Everybody comes together and just kind of is one, and it's really cool. And the camaraderie between everybody has been super cool in this sport. That's why I stay in it for as long as I have. Is everybody's just super cool. Like if anyone breaks, we all loan each other parts, we all help each other, and you know, on the racetrack, obviously it's everybody's for themselves once the green flag drops, but other than that, you come back into the pits and everybody's friends again, so it's just super cool.
The competitiveness in, I feel like, the right way with the camaraderie, I forgot what the word is for it, good sportsmanship.
There is very good sportsmanship mostly in this, you know, so everybody's here to win. Everybody's a dominant person, but you know, at the end of it all, it's nobody's stabbing everybody in the back, and nobody's, you know, that's not happening. So it's just great fun, and we get to use our cars, and you know, we take a bunch of street legal cars out here and beat the crap out of them.
If someone's interested in doing work with you, do you have social media? Like, how do they get in contact with you?
Reiss Racing at Gmail is basically the best way, or Instagram.
Okay.
So we've been doing a lot of that. Check us out on that.
And do people send you cars to do the full builds, or do you do partials? Like,
all over the country, people ship us stuff. Just whatever. All types, all different stuff, you know, and even from a motor to LS swap to a complete restoration to maybe just a paint job or, you know, suspension kits.
Is there particular years that you work on specific cars, or is it kind of everything?
Mostly older cars.
Okay, classic.
Yeah, mostly classic.
Okay.
We work on some new stuff, but it's not that often.
That's cool.
Most of our following is like the older cars.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much,
Yep.
George. I really
Thank you.
appreciate it. And
Yes.
I look forward to following you guys online to see more of what you do with your cars.
Yeah.
I'm here with Valerie. She's like my new best friend.
Hi!
She is a veteran in the autocross scene, and it's really cool to see a woman. Like, I'm inspired by really strong women, and like we totally vibe. So I would love for you to share like a basic, like what's your story? Because I know it's really inspiring, not only for other people, specifically other women.
Well, actually, I got started doing this about 2008. I was already drag racing the car. I'd been interested in cars. I did not grow up in an automotive family. My father would buy a car and not even pop the hood. Like, he was just like, okay, we're cool, and he rolled on. I did date a guy that got me into drag racing. That went horribly wrong, but then I met Tom. And the only reason I went to even meet him was he said he had a 98 SS Camaro, and it was a very low number. It was like number 55. And I was like, oh, this guy's full of crap, but I'll go meet him anyway. And then I wound up marrying him like a year and a half later, so that was pretty crazy. And so I got into autocross because a local Corvette club invited the F-Body Club to go play, and we all thought it'd be fun. And they had like just hand timers, and we all got hooked. And a couple weeks later, Super Chevy Magazine was having a Super Chevy show right here at Vegas LVMS. And I went and won the novice class. And I was like, wait, I might actually be good at this. So I started going to every autocross I could go to. I started getting into the Pro Touring movement, starting primarily with an event called Run to the Coast at El Toro, California. And eventually it led to a sponsorship with BF Goodrich Share the Ride. And I wound up traveling the entire country every summer for the last 11 years. And it's been absolutely an amazing journey. This is probably the greatest community of people that you ever want to see. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, everyone supports everybody else. It is rare to see females, but the ones that I do race with are amazing women. They're all fantastic, starting with my mentor was kind of Mary Posey, who was very large in the scene at the time. And I got to hang out with her like last year at Laguna Seca and have dinner, and I was like, this is so surreal. It was like hanging out with your hero, but you're like trying to play it cool. You're like, I'm cool, I'm good, I'm good with this.
I made it. I think I made it.
And we joked, it was like, we got invited to the adult table. But no, it really has been, it's been an amazing journey. And again, everybody out here is really, really great. And of course, here we are at Holley LS Fest, which is fantastic. We appreciate Holley putting on a party for all of us. Holley makes a lot of great products. I run some of them on my vehicle, in addition to other companies, and it's a crazy world.
If there's another maybe young woman, someone that is already in their career, or someone that's interested that has no experience, don't know where to start, what kind of advice would you give them?
My biggest advice is, if they want to get into something like autocross, contact maybe your local Sports Car Club of America. Show up and do it. If you have a car where the brakes work and the battery's not going to fall out and everything's safe, go out there and just get seat time. Enjoy it. Everything else will come. You'll wind up modifying your car, you'll make it faster, you'll get better at what you're doing. But the biggest thing is to just go ahead, take that first step. Usually everyone around you will help you. Like, it's an unusual community where your competitors will do a lot to help you get better yourself. As I said, it's a complete anomaly in my world, but it's fantastic.
I've noticed that too. Like, Holley and everybody that I've talked to, this person helps this person helps this person. Someone's new. I'm walking up going, I don't know where to go. I went to the off-road area. I don't know where to go. He's like, here, let me show you where. Like, everybody, it is so cool. The subcultures are different. It doesn't change in the fact that overall everybody wants to teach. They want to be super welcoming, and I'm filled with gratitude, and I'm so great we got to meet. And I want to say thank you so much, Valerie.
Oh, you're very welcome.
I really appreciate it. And if someone wants to check out what you're doing, how do they know what kind of events you're gonna go to?
We pretty much post everything we're doing on our Facebook page, which is Dragon Lady GTA. We're also on Instagram with Dragon Lady GTA 1988. And pretty much we usually post our schedule and we'll let you know where we're going to be next. In our case, for this next weekend, we're going to be in Laguna Seca. And 2 weeks from that, we're going to be at the Good Guys Show in Nashville, Tennessee. And then we get a little bit of a break before heading off to Road America at the end of June.
Awesome. Well, you guys should go check her out because she's awesome. We're buddies now. I'm heading over to the drag strip now. I just got a message through, there's a Holley, they group message people at the event and saying that the car show winners are gonna do their little drive on the side of the drag strip. Trying to head there now. I don't know if I'll make it in time. Getting that speed walking in. They're gonna do a couple more of these drag races, and then they're gonna do the rolling car show. So it's gonna go down this line here. Once they're done doing the drag racing, I'll be able to get a little bit of a closer look on the other side. I didn't realize this is JoJo right here. What perfect timing. I'll be able to see JoJo go. Oh, if this truck moves. Oh, I want this truck to move. Oh, I'm not gonna see him be able to go. How cool, perfect timing. Oh, this car's gonna... Oh no, the car's gonna... Dang it, come on. Go, JoJo, go! Here comes JoJo! These are all the cars that won the car show. The tractor that's cleaning the drag strip, it's so loud. I'm glad the milk truck won something. I thought it was super cool. I had to choose the truck though. I'm so glad. So pretty. And I'm going to interview them later so you'll be able to learn more. I just talked with Harrison and Tom with Holley. They offer classes in Bowling Green to teach about the EFI system. I'm going to look in, so if you look at their website, you'll be able to see when their classes are and what specific classes. I'm really excited because I want to learn. And I'm going to look into those dates to see if it lines up with my schedule so I can actually go out there and learn a bit. And now I'm heading over, well, you can see the drifting. I'm going to try to get a good spot. The sun's kind of in my eyes right now. That's so cool. This person, I think, might be warming up their tires. I'm not sure. So I guess these guys might be going head to head because they're going in twos. They're going to be going into that circle over to the right.
Young lady.
What I notice about all these drift cars is that they're a lot more colorful. It's really cool that there's a lot of pink too. I'm trying to walk around a little bit to get a good spot. The sun is literally, as you can tell, it's like right towards me. I'm trying to find a good spot. It's really cool that they're coming down, they drift, then they come around, they drift again, and then they kind of do like the circle thing, and then they race towards the end. This is really neat. can't even see them through all the smoke. Even though the sun is like coming directly at me, it does look really cool to have the sun going through the smoke. I think someone mentioned that drifting is cooler to look at while at night. That was really cool. I'm gonna start heading back. I'm not sure if there's anybody I want to talk to tonight to interview. Tomorrow's gonna be the last day. I'm bummed, and I'm also pretty tired. I'm looking forward to getting some sleep. Off camera, I had some amazing conversations. That's really what lights my heart on fire. Me learning and connecting with people. This is really an amazing community. If there's anything that you're looking to get involved in, just put yourself out there and talk to people. Everybody's been very welcoming, wanting to teach and everything like that. I'm gonna go and try to find some food, head back to the B&B to edit this, that you can see it hopefully before 3 in the morning. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.